of Yesenia Turcios, and both fighters have a similar reach. Taller fighter is Alexa Edmonds at 5'5".
This evening is brought to you by Battle Gear. Gear up for victory with our custom sports uniforms tailored for champions on and off the field. Fighting out of the blue corner, Manitas Yesenia Turcios. And fighting out of the red corner, Alexa Edmonds. Let's make some noise for the ladies.
Like Jason Evans just stated, it's our lone female fight of the night. It's Edmonds and Turcios.
Round one, ready? Timekeeper, fight!
No touch of the gloves, and we're off.
Alexa opening up with low kicks that landed. 2 low kicks landed.
Yep, good right hand by Turcios right there. Caught the attention of Edmonds, but she's back to taking the center.
Turcios forced to switch to southpaw temporarily as 3 low kicks already landed.
You can see Turcios, yeah, just kind of trying to enter that pocket and get some shots off.
Yeah, Alexa doing a great job of just staying active, putting something out there. I would like to see her set up the kicks a little bit more, put hands before and after, but Turcios having a tough time finding her range so far. Threw a big hook, missed, and ate a jab earlier. And I think she needs to feint her way in and try to find an opening here, because so far it's just been the activity of Edmonds.
Low kick on the side of Turcios lands right there. You can see those, lots of kicks, kick-heavy approach from Alexa Edmonds so far.
Yeah, if you're Turcios, you have to make her pay. But she's just having a hard time closing that distance.
Another
Big
leg
low kick. And you can already see it taking an effect on Turcios.
Yep. That leg starting to turn red on the side of Turcios.
And honestly, it happened in the first 20 seconds. It only took 2, and then she switched her stance temporarily. Like, usually a sign of I'm feeling this a little bit. Especially early in the fight, the adrenaline hasn't kicked yet, so you feel a little bit more pain than you actually do later on in the fight.
Yeah, definitely starting to bruise up right there on the left leg of
Subtle
Turcios.
stance switch once again. I think it's her subconscious telling her, this hurts, let me switch real fast. And then if she realizes, well, I'm better orthodox, then she switches back. Another low kick, and those sting even more. If you're circling into it, it 2X's it.
Oh, right hand by Turcios.
Big hook, and that's what she needs. Let's make this a dirty fight, because at range, she just can't find her quite.
And both fighters landed a good right hand there. Edmonds landed and returned fire with the better shot was Turcios. And we get to our first grappling exchange of the fight.
Good head position so far by Turcios, being the shorter fighter.
Yeah, both of these girls have really good grappling, pedigree. So it might turn into a stalemate right there. As it does, we're back to striking.
Great for Alexa Edmonds to turn her off the fence, or sorry, to get off the fence. Dug the underhook, scooted her butt to that side, and now she finds herself back in the open mat where she's had success most of this round.
And that round flew by between these two ladies. As both of them will go back to their corner and get some instructions, but very competitive, very close. A couple good shots, but a lot more volume on the side of Alexa Edmonds.
Yeah, she really found a home for that kick. Literally 2 seconds into the fight and hasn't shied away from it. Turcios does need to answer back. She needs to make this either a dogfight or try to counter those kicks, because so far she's getting chewed up. Side note, Yesenia Turcios has gauges in her ears. Obviously they've been taken out, but usually you require some tape just to make sure a finger or something doesn't get lodged in there.
That would hurt. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, just the thought of that. I almost wish I didn't say this. Just interesting there. I usually see tape in those holes.
She's not too worried about it. Alexa Edmonds and Yesenia Turcios getting ready for round number 2.
Let's see if Alexa gets right back to those kicks.
Round 2, ready? Round 2, ready? Timekeeper, fight.
And I love that knee that's being flashed by Alexa. It's a very Thai thing to do. You almost skip in with the knee and it sets up these kicks.
Yeah, very technically sound is Alexa Edmonds. She does not do a lot of things wrong, doesn't make a lot of mistakes in there.
Yeah, and the Thai stance is rare in MMA because your feet are closer together, so if you're worried about the takedown, but it seems like Alexa is comfortable off her back, so she's not worried about the takedown, so she's able to fight in this Muay Thai stance where her feet are a little closer together, the lead foot has less weight, and you're able to kick a lot more like Thai fighters do.
Yeah, very interesting note. She's doing a good job as well, just keeping the center of the cage.
Yeah, very Thai style for Edmonds with the lead leg being active and the weightless.
And just giving Yesenia Turcios a lot to think about before entering.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tough. If MMA fighters could fight in a Muay Thai stance without worrying about getting taken down, we'd see some nasty striking in MMA, but it's the threat of the takedown with your feet being so close together. But Edmonds having success, but Turcios firing back. Big hook lands right on the chin for Alexa Edmonds.
You can see Turcios almost caught the kick of Edmonds that time, and then that allowed her to close the distance, get some shots off.
That's been the hardest shot this round so far, was that left hook of Turcios landed on the chin.
We're back to the grappling exchanges here. Oh.
Edmonds thought of wrapping up a Thai clinch there temporarily as she pushed off.
Close and competitive round here.
Turcios temporarily switches to southpaw, now back to orthodox. I do like the southpaw look, even though she's not staying there very long, where she was almost playing patty cake with the lead hand. That's what you want to do from the open stance.
Meanwhile, Edmonds landed another kick, axe kick attempt there.
Yeah, and now that the leg kicks has had such an effect, she can use it to set up other things, right? She can look down, go high. As she lands a beautiful cross off the clinch.
Just the volume of Alexa Edmonds it's incredible, her output. She's always throwing up something.
Yeah. And she's making great reads. Whenever you land something and it's been effective, you can then use that to land different things as long as you make it look the same. So that's high-level stuff. You can see her give a subtle look down as if she's going to kick the leg, and she goes up high.
Back in the pocket is Turcios, left hand landed by Edmonds.
This is what Turcios needs, is, hey, when it's a nice and pretty long fight, I'm not doing the best, but let me get in your face and sling these things, chuck these big hooks, and that's where she's had the most success.
She's gonna have to, eat a couple shots. Alexa Edmonds is very accurate. There may not be a ton of power behind those shots, but she's definitely touching her. And but Turcios, when she gets in there, she's gonna have to be ready to eat one to give one.
Yeah, here we go in the major pack replay. We saw that big hook land from Turcios. That might have been the biggest shot of this round, if not the fight. And then here we see that big 2 land for Edmonds off the clinch. It's great to see fighters fight off the break. It's not that common in MMA, and it should be. And it's good that Edmonds is very active off the clinch. That's definitely a Trey Ogden thing that he teaches his pupils and students is, hey, off the clinch, we're not here to make agreements with people. It's usually an agreement, I'm a little tired, we break off the clinch, let me take a breath. No, I'm gonna try to punch you on the way out. So good on Edmonds to do that.
And what are you telling Yesenia Turcios if you're in her corner tonight?
I'm saying, hey, we're down 2. You're landing these big hooks, get in her face, make it ugly. Let's make this a dogfight. I really do think she can have success there. We've seen it in the first 2 rounds. The big hooks land in the pocket.
Fight.
I talked about Edmonds' Thai stance earlier in round 2. The downside to having a Thai stance is that it's kind of hard to move your head when you're so lead foot light and the lead foot's constantly moving. So your head's usually in one spot. So if you land a big hook, it could be a fight under.
It's good insight right there as we're off in round number 3.
for those at home that have never seen a Muay Thai fight, it's basically I go, you go. You throw a 3-punch combination to make a cool sound and end with a low kick, then I go. And there's not much moving in the head because there's big gloves and they can get away with a big high shell to defend. MMA, you cannot use that shell to defend. The gloves will sneak through, and then you'll wake up asking your coach what happened.
There's Turcios getting inside, getting some right hands off as well.
And this is what she needs. Make it a dogfight. Grab the back of the head, uppercuts.
Oh! You're right, Jeff. She's doing exactly that so far in round number 3.
And whatever her corner said or whatever her coaches said, light a fire, and she's doing exactly that. She's down 2 rounds, most likely. The scorecards have kind of been crazy tonight, but she needs a finish. And the way to get that is make it dirty, make it a fight.
Yep, going back to the grappling attempt right here as she's controlling Edmonds against the cage. For now, she's got just over 90 seconds to work in this fight. Edmonds in the driver's seat, but Turcios not out of this fight. Oh, and Edmonds sneaks to the back.
Beautiful throw by there. She dug the underhook, did a throw by, and gets to the back of Turcios.
We're grabbing the cage.
Edmonds is in control here now with just over a minute to work. You can see Trig Ogden.
Edmonds temporarily went for the crowbar there where she slipped her leg through the other side to try to take the back. Good on Turcios to defend.
Yep, Turcios is out. And 3, we're back to striking.
Turcios can't waste any time here. A minute left or 50 seconds left. She needs to get in the face and get back to where she had success early in this round.
Yep, definitely more power in the hands of Turcios when she lands.
And it's just the downside of the Muay Thai stance. It's hard to not keep your head on center line. So if she can get in the pocket and land a big hook, she can hurt Edmonds.
More leg kicks by Edmonds and a right hand by Turcios. As you see Edmonds take a look up at the clock right there.
Big jab lands.
There's that kick again, blocking any sort of entry from Turcios.
Big jab lands for Edmonds.
Leg kick again, and a big right hand by Turcios.
Definitely a power difference. Anytime Turcios lands, there's a visible effect, but great fight for both these ladies. Edmonds putting on a Muay Thai clinic, just the non-stop landing of these kicks.
Yep, overall really good performance by both of these ladies in our lone female fight of the night.
You can dang near see the toe impressions of Edmonds on the leg of Turcios.
Yeah, that leg kick was over and over again from Alexa Edmonds.
Cash money here in the major pack replay. We see Turcios where she had the most success, making it dirty boxing. She was able to land some big shots here. And yeah, there was a power difference. Turcios had the power edge, but then good on Edmonds to get her butt off the fence, do a throw by, get to the back. And Turcios did have more success in the third, but almost too little too late. Again, I don't know what the scorecards are. Both these ladies are going to learn from this fight. It was really cool and refreshing to see Edmonds fight such a Muay Thai style fight. You don't see it very often in MMA. She had success with it.
Yeah, the whole fight played out on the feet, which was very interesting. And, it was back and forth for a couple of that rounds, but you got to give Alexa Edmonds credit for the volume tonight. She believes she's done enough to earn the victory tonight. We've seen some interesting scorecards earlier in the decision. But
Josh, and if I'm being honest, I think we're looking at another split. Judges are taking a little bit to add up those numbers. So,
and this one, it's with a little bit more good reason, just because of the power advantage that Turcios showed. And 100%. There's no takedowns. And this is just equal control time in that third round. So that third round was a little bit more closer.
Yeah. Again, I'm no judge.
You're
commentating.
Jeff
I'm Jeff Molina. I'm commentating. My name is Jeff. I'm commentating as I'm watching these fights, Josh. So it is tough to appropriately judge it. I did have Edmonds up 2 rounds, and then I thought Turcios did enough to take the third. But you never know.
We will see what the judges have in store for us as Jason Edmonds has the scorecards. We will see what he's got now.
Let's give it up for these ladies going the distance. Ladies and gentlemen, great job this evening. Judge Geary scores the bout 29-28. Judge Marquez scores the bout 29-28. And Judge Miller scores the bout 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Alexa Edmonds!
Good to see. I did think she was the rightful favorite, and good to see her come on the right side of a decision this time. Again, controversy in her previous fight, whether she won the fight or not in that split decision, but she made it known tonight that she is the winner.
And she's so happy, too. She's just ecstatic to be in the octagon and put on these performances.
So unassuming. You would think she's going to do ballet or something before she fights, the way her mannerisms are, and then she gets out there and is violent. It's cool to see.
She'll punch you and have a smile on her face while she does it. She improves to 4-1 as an amateur. That's a very impressive record for Alexa Edmonds. We'll see her again soon, but right now I want to take the time to